Hey guys, Denise with Lazy Homestead. Well, you saw my video with us going to Wooten's Apple House in Pikeville, Tennessee. Well, today I am going to be working up these apples, and let me tell you what I got. Now, I have peeled and worked up apples probably since I was 12 years old. I mean, I'm talking lots of apples. When we moved to Virginia in 1971, I was 12 and it was loaded with apple trees. So every year we would pick apples. My brothers and I and my parents, we would pick apples. We would make applesauce, apple pie filling, apple pies, apple butter, you name it. It was apple, and we had bushels and bushels and bushels of apples. So why didn't we ever get one of these? I mean, look at this. This is the coolest thing. It peels, cores, and slices the apples into rings in seconds. And it has been on the market, pretty much this design. I'm sure it's been updated over time since 1865. And I'm not that old. So why? Why have I always been using a paring knife? What's wrong with me? So, anyway, let me adjust this little thing here. So, I'm thinking, why in the world didn't we ever have one? I mean, this cost $29.99 at Wooten's Apple House. So that's not expensive. And I'm sure in the 70s, it probably was a lot cheaper. And knowing my dad, he could have probably made one of these. And it sure would have made our life easier. And the designer was David Goodall. Because I did look up the history because I'm like a history buff and I like to know the history behind things, especially kitchen stuff. Um, they had he made a cherry, taking the pits out of cherries. We had 6 cherry trees. You talk about, it was 4 of us kids and 2 parents, and we were covered in cherries, cherry juice. It took a week to clean the kitchen. And a potato peeler. And I'm going to try a potato on here. I just want to see if it'll work. I don't want to break it, but I just want to see if it'll work. So, because I can take the core off, which is kind of cool. Let me see if I can get this down here. You can take everything. Like, this is the core. So when the apple goes through, it cores it. But I can take that off. So I could actually peel the apple and slice it with this little apparatus here. So I'm really excited. It doesn't take much for me to get excited, but that is so cool. So I'm just going to show you one real fast. This is a wine sap. We got wine sap down there. Fuji, Willis's favorite. Wine sap's my favorite. And Golden Delicious. This is a real tried and true Golden Delicious. You see the little gold specks on it? Now, Willis and I were talking, and we don't know if the stores buff that out because you could. But that is a real off the tree, goodness, true Golden Delicious. You see the golden there? So I'm going to go ahead and make dried apples today and put them on my dehydrator. Let me guys show you. There's my dehydrator just waiting for the apples. And I am so excited. So let me show you how this works. All right, let me adjust that really fast. Okay, so you pull it all the way back and you put your apple on here on these little prongs like so. Okay, let's see. All right, so as I go ahead and turn this, you're going to see like miracle happening. And there might be some people going, well, these have been around since 1865. Well, not in my world. And not in Willis's world either. That's what he was saying. So you get this really cool peel. Look at that. It's all in one. Let me see how I adjust that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just going to put it over in a bowl. I'm going to save the cores and peels. And I'll make apple jelly. So you just take this off. Now, let's see here. Take it off. Oh, okay. The core was on there. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that the neatest thing? So I'm just going to go ahead and just slice it through so it is in pieces, like so, and put this on my dehydrator. And you guys, what a lifesaver. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that the neatest thing? They're nice and thin, so they will dehydrate really fast. I'm trying to get that over there. Oops, sorry. So you guys can see it. Look at that. Look at that. I am just so excited. I mean, that was like seconds. So when I want to make apple pie filling, I'm just going to go ahead and make these. I know it's kind of thin, but that's fine with me. And I'll just cut it and I'll save that in my apple pie filling that I'm going to can. How cool is that? Okay, well, enough about my gushing. I'm going to get to work now. So y'all have a great day from Lazy K Homestead. Like, share, and subscribe if you would. Have a great day. Bye, y'all.